Hey guys, today I want to talk a little bit about this truck delivering job that I have and just kind of tell you how it works for me on a day-to-day basis. I discovered this, what we call OTR or over the road work during COVID, and I figured it would be a fit instead of working driving a school bus or public transit. I could do this and I don't have to, deal with so many people. But it's been an interesting journey. I try to start my day pretty early. I want to get up and get myself together. And as I'm doing that, I am checking what's called a load board. That's this thing here. It's on my phone. It updates all through the day, and it just gives me a list of assignments that are available for me to work if I want to work them. On the left side, it shows where I would pick up and drop off, and then pick up and drop off again. In the middle is the amount of miles I would cover. And on the right side is how much the assignment pays. Now, the load board goes on and on. There's a lot of stuff on here because there's work all over the nation. And today, I decided to pick up this truck in Carson and deliver it to Fresno, which isn't too far away from home. Carson's down in Los Angeles, and I've got a Freightliner Cascadia, this is called a day cab, that I'll be driving up. My first order of business is to check the truck out, make sure it's roadworthy, so I don't have any trouble on the road with it. And as I'm doing this, I have to kind of do a little bit of figuring as well in regards to how much fuel I need to put in it. This truck is on E, so I don't want to put too much fuel in it because that's coming out of my pocket. That comes out of that pay number. And once I fuel up, I hit the road. Now, this job gets a little bit tricky because I have to account for fuel charges and travel and lodging. So this pay on the right side, all of those numbers come out of that, which means that some of these runs are worth doing and some of them are not worth my time. Thompson is expected to hold on today, I don't really have anything to do, and it's a beautiful day for a drive. I don't mind going, so I'm gonna go ahead and head up to Fresno. Fresno's about 3 hours out of Los Angeles, and since my car is in Carson, I'm gonna have to drop this truck off in Fresno and get back to my car at the end of all of this. So it turns out to be kind of a long day for me. What I would prefer to do is go on load board and find an assignment that is coming back down from Fresno or Bakersfield, somewhere in this vicinity, so that I don't have to pay for planes, trains, and buses. And wherever I go, I kind of try to work it like that. Now, I got here to Fresno just in time to get over here to this train station and get back to Los Angeles. I'll be riding the San Joaquin today out of Fresno, which is one of my least favorite trains to ride. But at least I'm in a decent superliner today. It's not that bad, and I didn't hear any trouble on here, so I have to take what I can get. The San Joaquin, by the way, starts up in the Bay Area, and it kind of hooks around and comes down through the middle of California to Bakersfield. And, anything that Bakersfield is super hood, Oakland can be super hood. And some of the spots, some of these places in between Modesto they have issues. Different things, Stockton, they have different little things that I don't want any part of. So it's not my favorite train. Since I didn't eat on the way up here or pack a lunch, I'll be eating on the train today. And as you can see, they have a few things: chips, cookies, candies, beers, sodas. In a pinch, I'll get this Angus burger, which actually, even though it doesn't look all that glamorous, it's actually not bad. Now, you can see now that this is not your typical occupation, right? It does come with some pros and cons. Let's talk about a few of them. For one, this is what we call a non-forced dispatch, which means that you can work as much as you want to or as little as you want to with little or no consequence, okay? I am the king of me. So if I feel like taking a break, I can take a break. If I feel like taking a nap, that's fine. As long as I get the job done. If I want to, schedule a little extra time to deliver this vehicle, it's all good. Which a lot of these vehicles are brand new. I get to drive a lot of brand new stuff, which I think is really cool. There's no fire-breathing boss. Nobody's breathing over my shoulder, watching over my shoulder so closely, right? And it's very scenic. Now I'm here back in Bakersfield on the Thruway bus now headed to Los Angeles. And that brings us right into our cons. I'm in charge of a lot of my logistics, so how much money I make on this job has a lot to do with how resourceful I am. So that being said, some assignments are not worth my time and some of them are a perfect fit. We know now that sedentary work is extremely unhealthy, right? And driving over the road can be a little depressing, can be like a really lonely thing. I'm back here in downtown LA, and sometimes I can wind up in sketchy towns. Even though I'm a Metro Division 10 veteran, sometimes I'm just not in the mood for drama. These buses can have a lot going on them. And there's days when I've had a full day's worth of work and I'm just not in the mood for the drama. Now, I made it to Carson, and it's time for me to get off of this bus. Hope y'all liked the video. Please hit that like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all on the next one.